What's up, Internet? This is Rambling Josh, and you're watching another episode of Let's Play Ogre Battle 64. Today, hopefully things will go a little bit better for us here on Vert Plateau. Last time we kind of got our butts kicked a little bit. So I've kind of healed all my guys up and gotten them in a position. I took this stronghold. I liberated it just fine. The only problem I ran into was the fact that I only had one Altar of Resurrection left. So Vert just kind of just down Deanna at this point. I chose to use the one I did have on Orwell because I wanted to have a chaotic person to be able to take the stronghold. The stronghold here is also chaotic. So I kind of split my troops up, 3 on each side, and I'm gonna take those strongholds. Also, sending Magnus up here. Send Orwell up here. Send Tyler up here. And because Margaret, she's like really fast and all that, but she's also like on this side. So while I am waiting for these guys to march over there, I'm sending her over to like this little area here because there's something interesting to find there. We find a fire crest, which is a very interesting item. Unfortunately, I can't exactly demonstrate it at right this moment, but well, I guess I could take a look at what it does. Fire crest is an item that's pretty common in the Ogre Battle series. It is an accessory type item. It gives you 20 resistance to every type of element. At least that's what it does in this game. So that can be quite useful. Give it to like a Black Knight or something, and they're pretty much invincible. Katrina, send you up here. Oh, Book of Bane. There's one of those on the path here as well, but I really don't care about Books of Bane at this point. Send her in too. Vert is going up this way more because there's a witch's den there, so I don't expect him to do any fighting, but I'm sending him up there to get some revivification. Well, that's kind of an odd place to put a flare brass in the middle row. Thankfully I got that power down on the flare brass with my dark flame. Ooh, another one. I wouldn't expect them to do combo magic that so reliably already. Not that I'm complaining at all. Hopefully Orwell actually gets there before Margaret does. Well, let's just have her after Chick. That's her name. And we find a dragon helm. Not that those are particularly useful. I mean, it's good to have one of them, but I already have one of them. You know, I'm a little bit underwhelmed by the firestorm. I might just put my back row Valkyries back on Thunder Spears. I don't think Thunder Flare should necessarily do more damage. It just kind of seems like that's the way it is. For whatever reason. Alright, so this side is taken care of. And this side is taken care of. So we got an enchanter here, a couple golems. Now we're just waiting on Magnus. But in the meantime, let's send Orwell. Start sending him over here to take care of that enchanter. Let's take a peek up here. Yeah, it's just the one person. Magnus' turn for some action. Hydra in the back row behind a blue dragon. That could be bad. Oh good, no one went to sleep. Actually, there's something I wanted to point out that I forgot that this fight with Dio being a part of it reminded me of. It's a very convoluted way to say that. The reason being, Dio is of course using the Thumb Manus at this point. And one of the units that I killed off between episodes last time gave me a... Oh right, it's not a new item, it's just... I got a second Thumb Manus, so yeah, there's that. I also got a Flame Shield, and I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. Just thought I should point that out. Let's send Margaret out here. Mostly because I think I'm gonna want her to, like, chase this guy away from the headquarters eventually. And Magnus liberates the Fort Hill Bridge. And this scene only happens if Magnus comes to Fort Hill Bridge. You may remember this Berthan Sentinel as the one who like killed the other Berthan Sentinel who got the Infernal Aura previously. Europea the Berthan Sentinel. She's the captain, huh? Like, maybe it was a setup? It's a very ambiguous question. Did she eat fruit? So you think maybe Karakov fed her the fruit of the Netherworld? Yeah, that would be kind of bad. Well, she's resolute. That's a good point. Marleif Castle? Is that the name of the enemy headquarters? I guess I didn't catch it during the briefing or whatever. I don't really tend to pay much attention to those. But anyways, if you reach here with Magnus, then Europea pops out. And she's got her own unit, a couple Paladins, a couple Freyas. And Europea herself is a Centurion. Of course, she also has the distinction of being a hero character, so unlike normal Centurions, she's actually pretty good. Unfortunately, she does have the restriction of only having 2 attacks, but her stats I tend to find are good enough that she can kind of overcome that a little bit. She is going to charge the headquarters. Unfortunately, I don't think Magnus is in good enough shape to follow, so I guess he's going to have to sit this one out. Let's get Katrina up here. Let's see. Hurrieri. That's a interesting unit. What are you... Orwell. Why must you irk me so? Okay, well, I think we should be okay, maybe. Yeah, we're fine. Yay, 6 damage! Well, let's go with a field pause. I shouldn't have any problem killing this stone golem. Both of my casters are forced to magic on him. Oh, I can't use a Pedra. I don't quite have enough time. Okay. Now, let's have Margaret run up here real quick. And Orwell, you camp out for the time being. Basically, I'm just trying to chase the enchanter away from the enemy headquarters. Sure, let's just have you go straight for the golems. Freya's probably aren't the best choice for this unit, but they're there. Actually, let's just use a Pedro. What would be a good one to use? Let's just go with Bane. The nice thing about Bane and Virtue is that they don't often have... they're pretty much always guaranteed that they're going to do full damage. It's not going to be increased by elemental weaknesses, but it's not going to be decreased by elemental resistances either. So yeah, I finished that off fairly handily. Largely in part because of the Pedras, but whatever. Now, let's take a quick look at our formation here. Go like that. And I think Katrina should be good for taking out this headquarter unit people. Or well, you can just stay put now. Okay. So you just stay put, and we're gonna wait for Europea. Alright, so Europea is ready for action. And this is mostly for the dialogue. Tell me what you know! So is it ever really made apparent who exactly we're fighting? Like, are we fighting the Church? Are we fighting the Central Division? I'm not really sure. I don't know what it is. There's just something I really like about Europea. She seems like a really cool character. I guess it's just the fact that she has like the long red braid, and then she like her attack is all like whippy and stuff, and it like whips her hair around and whatever. I don't know. She just seems cool. Do a field pause. Ow. Now, if I was controlling this unit, I would, well, for one thing, I probably would have won already, because I wouldn't be attacking willy-nilly. But also, I probably would have, well, I might have retreated. I don't know. Stuff would have happened. Whatever the case may be, Katrina is now going to finish the deal. And apparently she was close enough that the leader didn't even get a chance to use a healing item. I guess it is the church that we're fighting. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the Central Division wouldn't fight in the name of Mother Birth. Down she goes. 92 damage crits tend to be rather helpful in that regard. Congratulations! And for this battle, I think we get a Sword of Dragon Gem. Indeed we do. And that is a new piercing weapon. Huh? Oh, right, that's that Deanna. The ultimate power, huh? Yeah, sure. Sounds like a plan to me. Sounds like a fruitful partnership. And that closes out the Tremos Mountains. So yeah, this Deanna turned into a zombie, which was rather unfortunate. I'm trying to think if there's a way I can work around that. Well, whatever the case may be, that's about it for today on Let's Play Ogre Battle 64. Catch you later.